I too rise today to speak on the Farm Bill. Like many Nebraskans, I'm relieved that a final conference agreement has been reached, which will provide much-needed certainty for both producers and consumers. This legislation accomplishes a great deal. It provides risk management and disaster assistance programs. It promotes environmental stewardship. It bolsters export opportunities. It encourages rural development, advances research, helps beginning farmers and ranchers, and delivers nutrition assistance to our needy families. While the bill is not perfect, it is the result of compromise and a long, collaborative legislative process. One of the most challenging issues for lawmakers was addressing nutrition assistance programs. That comprises 80% of the Farm Bill's total spending. With 1 in every 7 Americans receiving supplemental nutrition assistance, it is important to strengthen the program's integrity and its accountability, while better targeting programs to serve those in need. I'm also pleased that the bill empowers states to help capable adults enroll in work programs to reduce reliance on taxpayer assistance. The bill provides tools to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse, including cracking down on trafficking through data mining, terminal ID, and other measures. While these are all steps in the right direction, it is disappointing that the bill will not achieve additional savings from nutrition programs, which are projected to cost more than $756 billion over the next decade. True farm programs, the commodity programs and crop insurance, only comprise about 14% of all the Farm Bill spending, but they account for more than half of the savings under this proposed bill. In fact, the commodity title contributes more savings than any other title in the entire Farm Bill. The legislation makes significant reforms to farm policy. Direct payments are repealed and replaced with risk management. That offers protection only when warranted by significant price or revenue declines. In Nebraska, agriculture is our #1 industry, and it's one that we are very, very proud of. Our farmers and ranchers take on an enormous amount of risk. They endure the elements every day as they work to feed the world and responsibly take care of our natural resources. I'm pleased that this Farm Bill maintains and strengthens one of the most important risk management tools for our farmers, and that is crop insurance. This is a very successful public-private partnership that helps farmers invest in their own risk management by purchasing insurance policies so they are protected from adverse weather or market conditions. This legislation also provides needed disaster assistance to livestock producers. Unfortunately, the Livestock Forage Program and the Livestock Indemnity Program both expired in 2011 under the last Farm Bill. In 2012, livestock producers experienced the most devastating loss of pasture, rangeland, and forage in decades due to widespread drought, affecting approximately 80% of our country. And then in October of 2013, an unexpected early fall blizzard killed more than 20,000 cattle, sheep, horses, and bison in the Dakotas and in my state of Nebraska. While those affected by these hardships have been without assistance for more than 2 years, this Farm Bill will now help producers to rebuild those herds and sustain their ranching operations. I also appreciate that this Farm Bill continues our commitment to strong conservation programs. The bill consolidates and it streamlines those programs, providing landowners with incentives and insistence to protect and improve our land, our water, and our air. Agriculture continues to be a bright spot for U.S. trade, thanks in part to the successful export promotion programs, and those are reauthorized in this bill as well. An independent study conducted for USDA in 2010 found that for every dollar expended by government and industry on market development, U.S. food and agricultural exports increased by $35. Through the Market Access Program and Foreign Market Development Program, we can expect increased demand for U.S.-grown agricultural products and commodities. This Farm Bill also continues investment in rural development, providing assistance to communities to build that very, very critical infrastructure and access to credit to help grow small businesses. Also supported by this Farm Bill are critical agricultural research initiatives, which allow American producers to innovate, to become more efficient and productive with fewer and fewer resources. Moreover, the bill also provides support for developing technologies that reduce our dependence on foreign oil. Finally, this bill provides some needed regulatory relief for the agricultural industry. I was very pleased that the bill includes an amendment that I offered to fix the bureaucratic hurdles impacting farmers' access to seeds. This bipartisan amendment, co-sponsored by Senator Carper, ensures that EPA does not treat biotech seeds as pesticides when those shipments are imported. I was disappointed, though, that the conference did not include language to address one of the worst regulatory challenges confronting farmers: EPA's overregulation of on-farm fuel storage under its Spill Prevention Control and Countermeasure program. The House Farm Bill included an SPCC relief provision, and the Senate unanimously passed a similar amendment that I co-sponsored to reduce farmers' SPCC compliance burdens during consideration of the Water Resources Development Act. There's bipartisan agreement on both sides of the dome that this regulation needs to be fixed. The Farm Bill did provide, I think, the perfect opportunity that we could get this relief enacted into law, but that chance was missed. However, I do stand ready to work with my colleagues to ensure that we don't miss another opportunity to address this issue, to fix this issue, and we can do that during the WRDA conference. As I said, this bill is not perfect, but on balance, this Farm Bill goes a long way in promoting opportunity and providing certainty for both producers and consumers. I encourage my colleagues to join me in supporting the final passage of the Farm Bill.